I have to cover one of the Red Skull being in Infinity War was such a forced injection of the character in this movie, and the level of stupid that was necessary to actually make the mental gymnastics you would need to rationalize and excuse and... Okay. He says that he too sought the stones. No, he didn't. He sought the Tesseract. And he never even knew that the Tesseract was an Infinity Stone. He knew it as the crown jewel in Odin's throne room or treasure room. He didn't even know Infinity Stones existed. So how could he be seeking the Infinity Stone? How could he seek something he didn't even know existed? But you know what? Screw it. We'll just have him say it. The audience will buy it. Who cares? And then he goes, so how do we get the Red Skull in Infinity War? I have no goddamn clue. I know. We'll have the Tesseract, for no goddamn reason, banish him to Vormir, and that'll work. And the writers went, they'll buy it. They're idiots. What do they know? The Tesseract just banished him to guard the Soul Stone. How lazy and unimaginative do you have to be to come up with that? A random power of the Tesseract is if you touch it and you die, you have to guard a Soul Stone. You have to guard an Infinity Stone. I don't understand you people. I really don't. Oh, and then with Thanos and Gamora, he goes, Thanos, I forget, but he goes to Gamora, daughter of Thanos. No, he's not. But apparently he's supposed to know all who seek the stone. He knew Black Widow's, again, in an Endgame, he knew the father's name or the mother's name, I can't remember. She didn't even know, but he did. But apparently, he's now establishing that Gamora really is his daughter, or he's full of shit and he has no idea what he's talking about. Pick one, because it's one or the other. But again, it's one of those things where you're the audience going, la 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 la, don't confuse us. Disney wants us to believe that this is the Red Skull, so blah blah blah. From 1942, when did the Red Skull die? In the 40s? So what? The Red Skull was guarding the Soul Gem for what? 50, 60 years? Was there nobody guiding anybody before the Red Skull died? Did he replace the previous one? Like if somebody had gone to Vormir to seek the Soul Stone before Red Skull, 1939. 1939, somebody went to go to Vormir. What were they going to do? There's nobody to guide them. Red Skull he hasn't died yet, hasn't been cursed yet. So are they going to stand on the mountaintop, just look around, go, open up a Starbucks, I guess, I don't know. This is so... How willfully ignorant do you have to be to not even question it, but just automatically accept it because the movie said so? And speaking of automatically, the Thanos and Gamora, I am so tempted to do did you know Thanos loved Gamora? No? Okay. Thanos saying, or trying to establish that Thanos loved Gamora was so brain dead idiotic, was so full of crap, even the movie characters couldn't believe it. Gamora is literally telling you, Thanos loved me. What are you, stupid? No, he doesn't. He never did. No, but stop confusing us, Gamora. Disney wants us to believe that Thanos loved you. Why are you confusing us? This is probably going to go into a little dark territory. So at least if I get this straight. Thanos loved Gamora, but Gamora never received or never recognized any of the type of love that Thanos had for her, which either means, one, you're nullifying that and establishing that Thanos' love for her is crap, or it's not the type of love that you might want to be discussing in this movie. But I'm not even touching that aspect. You can go on Tumblr or read fanfiction. I'm sure that's going to be covered somewhere. But my point is that Thanos saying he loved Gamora was so stupid. Even Gamora was telling you it's stupid. It's bullshit. And speaking of, I'm jumping here. And speaking of of movie characters, when Thor has to restart the star to relight the forge, the dwarf, again I can't remember his name, says, if you do that, it will kill you. Not, like if he had said there was a chance, or it could possibly kill you, and he survives, and he makes it through, fine. No. Doing this will kill you. And to try and gloss over that, Thor goes, only if I die. And the dwarf, again, the character a character in the movie knows how stupid that line is, and goes, well, yeah, that's how it works. But you as an audience, even when you're told by the movie that this is stupid, you still go, why are you confusing me? Disney tells me that, Disney wants us to believe that they're, you're shocked, you are shockingly stupid. I don't know how many more adjectives, I need to get a thesaurus, just to cover, because I don't want to just keep saying stupid, I want to kind of like, mix it up a bit, but my God, okay, so again, I'm just jumping around because it's no longer worth even being cohesive to deal with this movie anymore, because I just don't. You're not worth having a coherent, structured rant about how stupid you are. You're not even worth it. So we got Doctor Strange doing a little time travel thing. The only time during the entire fight he actually uses the time stone to check possible future. Hey, Doctor Strange. Oh, and he only finds one. Hey, I bet you I can find you two. Use the goddamn time stone on Thanos. You needed 14 million. In those 14 million futures, did you never use the time stone on Thanos? Are you that stupid that in 14 million possible futures, not one of them did you use the time stone to stop Thanos. You're so stupid. So Iron Man goes to Doctor Strange. Did we win any of them? And Doctor Strange goes, 1. As if that's like, okay. As soon as Doctor Strange goes, 1. Iron Man should have gone, okay, we'll use that plan. Good, that's the plan we're going to follow. Doctor Strange literally established he now knows, and that they know that how to defeat Thanos. You literally spoiled the ending. The movie's established. I discovered 1, but there should really be 2. Well, technically there should be 14. There should only have been one alternate timeline where it's like, let's not use the time stone, see what happens. There should be 14,600,000 I think it's 600. There should be 14,634 where they win and 1 where they lose. My God, I hope I got that number wrong, because it would be pathetic if I actually got the right number. Oh, Christ. There should have been 14 million plus alternate timelines where they win, and only 1 timeline where they lost. And that timeline, that timeline would have been when Doctor Strange goes, hey, let's try it without using the time stone, see what happens. I'm sorry, and he can't divulge the plan and divulge how it works so that we can stop. And nobody questions this. Nobody goes, yeah, okay, whatever. The Gamora and Quill kill me. Gamora knows that she's the only person, apparently, according to the movie, who knows where the Soul Stone is. She's the only one. Okay? There's no possible way that Thanos could ever discover it. Except, getting the time stone, going back in time. But let's ignore that, because the movie needs you to, just so that you can have some type of cohesive, not even cohesive, some type of straightforward story going. So let's say he can't do that. That Gamora is the only. Now, Gamora is absolutely against, and we must stop Thanos at all costs. And she's willing to die to keep that secret. But only if Quill kills her. That's it. That's the only. I know it's supposed to be in an emotional moment, and it's supposed to be, I don't know, some kind of bonding. But it's like they use the emotion of the scene to hide the stupid behind the whole concept of it. If you know, if Gamora knows that she's the key to stopping Thanos, which she really isn't, but false sense of tension and drama, or melodrama in this case, she could have just jumped on her own at Vormir, and that would have stopped him. Literally. Because if she had sacrificed her, well then again, in Infinity, again, you can't even, this movie is so foobarred, I can't even give you a way of, I'm done on. Oh, the barrier over Wakanda, Jesus Christ. The Barry idea was a great idea. I loved the idea. It was fun. Except, so the barrier goes up. And to show how powerful and impenetrable this barrier is, as the henchmen's ships, descend, one of them crashes full bore onto the dome of the barrier. What is it, like a couple of 100 tons of steel, and stopped completely. Nothing got through. We're talking a spaceship hurtling at whatever speed, weighing hundreds of tons, nothing got through with it. Nothing got through it. But the four-legged minions can. It's like the time travel thing. You set it up so that it's impossible, and then 5 minutes later, it's not impossible. And so you see some of the four-armed minions circling the dome. They're going around the dome. Why they're going around the dome, they're going to try and go around, whatever. So let's say that's the actual plot, and I use that term loosely, that they're going to go around and they're going to try and, okay, where's the air support? There was, I don't know, like Quinjet type vehicles in Black Panther. Wouldn't air support be helpful right about now? And then, the battle planning. Okay. Oh my God. Alexander the Great, the writers are not. I'll tell you. So you have the Wakandan soldiers in battle formation before he opens, Black Panther orders a section of the dome open. They have their, I don't know, the shields, and they're carrying spears that fire proton energy beams. I can't remember what it was. So they have they have a great strategic positioning. Line up, open up a small section, have these mindless minions enter, and just stand there, just firing. That's all they have to do, just firing. But that's boring. That's not exciting. We need a fight scene. So they drop their shields, drop their Wakandan high-tech weaponry, and grab swords and go mob rule on these. Because you needed a fight scene, you have to go, you're giving up your strategic advantage, you're trading a high-tech, long-range, energy-emitting spear for a sword. The whole fight scene was just, and then you get that tunneling, that circular tunneling war machine type thing. Where was that in the First of all, where the hell did that thing come from? It just magically appeared. Oh my, it was cool and it was great, but it's like, where the hell did that come from? Who cares? It's action, it's wonderful, it's Flash. You don't care. And then, so let's go, they had it. Why in the name of God didn't they just use that in the beginning? henchmen, Alexander the Great. They're not. You have to be. Either the writers are idiots and have no idea. I'm not asking for like Age of Empires battle strategy here. I'm talking about common sense. So it goes underneath it. It just the mental gymnastics and the level of stupid you have to accept literally anything going on screen is beyond me. It's like did you use your popcorn container as drool cups? I mean,